Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming tonight. Help support me right now in this process and journey for double lung transplant. I've been in the hospital for 18 days by the time you guys see this, and I'm getting better. You know, this is the reality of where my lungs are. Sometimes it's really hard to see all that comes with having cystic fibrosis, comes with having chronic illness, and it's also very unique to every patient. Myself, I also have von Willebrand's, and that's a bleeding disorder. It has nothing to do with my cystic fibrosis. It does put me at really high risk when I have hemoptysis, and I've had a couple ICU stays in my life because of that. I've also had many bronchial embolizations where they cauterize the blood vessels in the lungs to help stop the bleeding. A lot of scarring and damage to my lungs. I wanted to kind of paint a picture with a few facts. This year in 2026, I've had 3 hospitalizations. I have spent a total of 48 days in the hospital, which 8 of those were in the ICU. I've had a surgery for my sinuses, because I have chronic sinusitis due to my cystic fibrosis. Each of these stays, I've had numerous amounts of IV attempts, failed IVs, PICC line attempts, midline attempts, and I've had 2 central lines, the second one that I've had this year, where they've had to tunnel the catheter into my neck. It is a heartbreaking feeling that despite all the hard work that I do to stay healthy, I feel that I can no longer trust my body. Every time that I breathe, I exert myself, I lay down, and I feel the crackling in my chest, the exhaustion when I'm just moving around the house. It reminds me all the years that I've had to endure that often goes unseen. The anxiety, the loneliness, the worry, the depression, the fear, the lack of sleep, pain, the sorrow, and lost hope. Through all of that, I've also found patience, gratitude, slowness, happiness, love, appreciation, and joy from still being alive. It's like I'm living a double life, where I appear one way on the outside, but I feel an entirely different way on the inside. And other CF patients feel this too. It's our daily struggle, living with an invisible illness. When I recently went through my transplant evaluation week at Stanford, I asked, what are my whys? And I wrote down some of my whys, and I would like to share that with you all. I want to play again. I want to dance. I want to belly laugh without sending me into a coughing fit. I miss running and breathing in deeply and filling my lungs up with air to the point where I feel weightless and consumed with endorphins. I want to sleep through the night and not wake up from nightmares that I'm drowning because the sensation of struggling to breathe haunts me in my dreams. I'd like to wake up well rested and not in pain, gasping for air, and I'm filled with a buildup and secretions every night that I have to deal with every morning. I want the sounds to go away, the crackling, the gurgling. I want to live a life not wondering if I can catch my breath ever again with every move. What I'd like to ask tonight is that fundraising doesn't stop here, that the help that I need to get this transplant isn't just this single night. This is just the beginning. If you'd like to help lead a fundraiser, you can get in contact with any of my family members or myself. You can contact Megan, and we can help with getting that started. We are doing our fundraising through Help Hope Live and the campaign that I have set up with them. If a preference is to give a gift straight, you can contact my sister Crystal, who is the trustee of my Supplemental Needs Trust. I hope that everyone had an amazing night tonight, and I hope that one day I'll be able to celebrate just like this, and I'll be in better health.